Use Airtel Money to pay for all your Yaka bills conveniently. Open the My Airtel app to buy Yaka units. Airtel Money. Simple, secure, borderless.
It is a minute after 8 o'clock. Good evening and welcome to UBC News Tonight on this 12th day of September 2021. Before we get straight into our bulletin, let's first take a look. All right, let's get into our first story of this evening. The business tycoon Haji Ibrahim Chibidige Muanga, popularly known as BMK, has been laid to rest at Salam Muslim Cemetery in Nkowe. There was an outpouring of emotions and tributes as Haji Ibrahim Muanga Chibidige, who many affectionately called BMK, was laid to rest under relatively strict observance of standard operating procedures amid coronavirus pandemic. Hundreds of mourners gathered at the cemetery donated to the Muslim community by the late businessman himself. All right, the mood is high in Jinja ahead of the Chabazinga's coronation anniversary slated for tomorrow, Monday. All roads leading to the palace have been culturally designed to fit the traditional norms. Take a look.
Nandi wano kuchitirwa cha baba kulongosa kweyawo baba ajo kutana wati walungi nga wanifu kuza kwe mugairejo baite ko bichiri kibona byona abali bane ngoma dirikuba bichi muisana era kukusanuka n'abantu abugabo lwo yazana sibu kwajanga owabusuga bulale ebyebyo
omukolo gwa mande okutegerako shi
omukolo gwa mande ngagumu kuba omuntu okutuuka ku matikira ngo bakutikira kintu kya makulu nnyo era omusajja oyo kitwalanga Kyabazinga n'akitwala mutima gwe ng'ekyamaanyi kiba kyamaanyi olaba n'abantu
okusanduka nga ife abasoga era ebunazibira eruwumulemu kuko olunaku olwaleero kusaawa 12 tutandikire naawo olunaku olwa Sande era olunaku olwa balaza ekyo kiweemu niise abantu tusaife nga tutendereza obwakya bazingo bwaife nga ife abasoga olunaku olwa balaza kiweemu ndaalika ukungunta bona awo buli kimu kyakikoma kuyena olunaku olwaido olwaleero paka olunaku olwa balaza mufeeyo mukunganire bona ebikyebakamera ku nga ife abasoga tusegese amakina agaife nga ife abasoga
yetabyemu nga tukulongoosa ebintu byonna tujja tuyeeya okulongoosa tubako emigayo olw'ekitiibwa kya busoga kibe nga kiri waigulu ino.
All right, now we take you back to our first headlining story. The business tycoon Haji Ibrahim Chibirige Mwanga, popularly known as BMK, has been laid to rest at Salam Muslim Cemetery in Nkowe. Now, there was an outpouring of emotions and tributes as Haji Ibrahim Mwanga Chibirige, who many affectionately called BMK, was laid to rest. Under relatively strict observance of standard operating procedures amid a coronavirus pandemic, hundreds of mourners gathered at the cemetery donated to the Muslim community by the late businessman himself.
President Yoweri Museveni has paid tribute to the late Haj Ibrahim Mwanga Chibirige, describing him as one of the finest businessmen to have ever walked Ugandan path. In a speech read for him by Works Minister General Katumba Wamala, President Museveni said BMK was a great entrepreneur and innovative businessman.
Allahu Akbar.
BMK's burial started with an early morning prayer at Hotel Africana, one of his business empires, where prayers lasted for 5 minutes. From Africana, the body was taken to Nkowe in Wakiso district, his final resting place.
The country has lost a great entrepreneur and innovative business leader who profitably took advantage of Uganda's vast business opportunities to create jobs and incomes for our people. His numerous investments in the services industry, agriculture, manufacturing, etc., have created avenues for employment and revenue for the country.
The Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Anita Mongi, pledged to rally government to name a street in honor of BMK.
As we agreed that we should not kill the name BMK, instead of having streets in the name of William, people we don't know, we should pass a motion and have. I am going to ask the members of Parliament to bring a motion who will pass a motion and name a street BMK.
The Kabaka of Buganda, Ronald Mutedi, was represented by the Premier of Buganda, Charles Peter Mayiga. The Kabaka commended BMK for being developmental oriented.
Tusaasidde nnyo bahajjati abaana n'abazzukulu olw'okuvibwako mukadde waabwe. Mu ngeri y'emu tusaasidde omutaka Kasujja n'ekika ky'Engeye kyonna olw'okufiirwa omuzzukulu. Tubeegattako okukungubagirwa omuntu abaddewo omugaso eri ensi n'eggwanga lye. Twamanyisibwa ku bulwadde obutawanyiza omugenzi okumala ekisa.
The business communities say BMK was the main brain behind the rapid growth of hotel and tourism sector in Uganda.
Dr. BMK has been the rock on which Uganda Hotel stands. Thanks to his steadfastness and support, and we have managed to implement and realize his vision to make our association the most powerful trade association in Uganda's tourism industry today. Dr. BMK will forever be remembered for his passion for the hospitality industry. He made the youth employment a priority across his Hotel Africana franchise in Kampala, Moroto, and Zambia.
Business tycoon Haj Ibrahim Chibirige Mwanga owns several businesses in hotel sector, real estate, motorcycle business, schools and farming, not only in Uganda but in other parts of Africa, especially in Tanzania, Rwanda, Kenya, Zambia and South Sudan. He died on Friday and was buried on this Sunday at about 4 p.m. in Nkowe, Wakiso district. Philip Aguta, UBC News in Wakiso.
May the soul of BMK rest in peace. Now, it was a scientific ceremony characterized by pomp as Toro Kingdom marked the 26th Mpango celebrations at Karuzika Palace in Fort Portal City. At the scientific celebrations, typified by a sorted Royal Makondere cultural dance, in his sermon, the Bishop of Rwenzori Diocese, the Right Reverend Reuben Chisembo, praised government for releasing former Muhikirwa of Toro, John Sanyu Katuramu. Now, more of that story will come in our subsequent bulletins. Now, government issued key security measures in its effort to fight against machete-wielding gangs that have killed civilians in the Greater Masaka sub-region. But what could have been the security gap which led to loss of innocent lives in Greater Masaka?
Available records shows that 29 persons have lost their lives in Greater Masaka since the wave of killings began since early August. Government responded and suspects were arrested, detained, and some have been already charged in courts of law. Findings indicate that night attacks on people's homes in Greater Masaka was aimed at causing panic and create a sense of vulnerability. The attackers, mostly targeting the elderly, hit them between 8 p.m. and 6 a.m., taking advantage of the darkness and curfew.
Security is a collective responsibility and it's a two-way traffic. It's not only one-man show, but a combination of all stakeholders, including the community and the public.
An intelligence gap at village level, poor working relationship among members of the district security committees may have created insecurity in Greater Masaka.
Logistical equipment, they don't have manpower, they don't have warm suits, they don't have torches, it's dark, they don't have fuel, they don't have motorcycles. So this is just one.
Security has really been intensified and we are on the ground to ensure that we protect people's life and property.
Though the motive of the evil-hearted individuals cannot be traced, intelligence reports point at the enemies of peace.
The interim government, under the leadership of General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, will not be defeated using this rudimentary strategy.
Of course, we have rejuvenated a number of village security committees and vigilantes who are willing patriotically to participate in night patrols.
Pang-wielding criminals could have spread fear to other parts of the country if leaders at all levels did not mobilize locals against crime.
For us to go ahead with this investigation and go to its full logical conclusion, we need to get a fresh term of reference, which the executive is not mixed with the legislature, because the two, in this case at the time, one is the prey, and the other is the chaser of the prey.
The members of parliament and LC5 chairpersons should own the campaign against the enemy by being accessible and available to guide the electorate.
The guidelines issued by government require RDCs, district chairpersons, security agencies, and local leaders to declare the vice as a public emergency and reach out to its root cause.
To tell our people that while security agencies are available And while the manpower and equipment are available, they can only be effective when they are intelligence-led. And the most effective form of intelligence, the most effective source of intelligence, is the source from the people themselves.
Forming vigilante groups under community policing and neighborhood watch will lead to first-hand information, enhance community policing to provide the public with tips in crime intelligence and sensitization of the masses by leaders. Local councils should engage the youth in their villages in intelligence gathering, and security should provide accessible telephone numbers 24/7 and offer swift responses. TV, radio, and social media users should join the campaign through mobilization, sensitization, and whistleblowing. Haruna Mteisasira in Greater Masaka.
Thank you, Haruna. Now, the Ministry of Health gazetted Penal Beach in Entebbe to test all travelers entering the country through Entebbe International Airport. The Prime Minister, Robin Nabanja, this Sunday led a high-profile government delegation for a fact-finding mission of the facility's sustainability. Premier Nabanja asserted that amongst the issues addressed were the $65 charged by the service providers.
After a recent outcry by the public in regard to high COVID-19 PCR test charges at Entebbe Airport, Prime Minister Robin Nabanja has led a ministerial team for a fact-finding mission to Entebbe International Airport and Penal Beach Hotel, where all these services are provided. Premier Nabanja interacted with some of the travelers who share their experience at Penal Hotel.
Nadinira okumalayo olunaku lumu naye nga nokufuna certificate 10 awo ne bantesitinga neno Nairobi then
Nairobi wasasudde sente mmeka?
Nasasudde 15 za Kenya. Ntomba 10 kitundu. Then enyenjina dino okudana ya jo ekyosa mukaaga nekikansolinga nga certificate international manga sija kupita kisawe in 3 days that means nina katika certificate sile za nyingi enyonyogede na jongete kuna yosente. So I think what we know ya Uganda na
Kenya bugana ne ya Uganda bagamba batya
oluskani ngakano kali reflecting ya Kenya na ngao kuteka mu computer
nakati ovude Kenya ate wano bakuziza wano ate ng'olina Kenya twaliro lyerikebera oba okebereddewa dwaliro lyawo balitaani munyambeko baliwo abazungu munyambeko kukube.
Later, the team held a closed-door meeting where a number of observations were made and the team agreed to table the matter before Cabinet.
The objective of the meeting, we are following a directive from the President because we got complaints from the travelers into the country that there were some issues where we are testing them. Depending on the communications that we have been putting across the world. And therefore, we have come up with a conclusion that this is the season where we have to balance between the economy and life can only be taken by Cabinet. So we are referring this matter to Cabinet tomorrow to come up with a concrete decision. But we have come up with suggestions. Some of the suggestions are the following. One, that the inefficiencies that we saw in the place of testing should be addressed as quickly as possible. Then two,
we are also recommending that sometime to come, this is the long-term plan, that we shall have all passengers tested from here. But that is a long-term plan, because we still have this place here is almost 75% complete. So as a government, we are going to look for money and complete this facility here, the airport, the construction of the airport, so that testing and everything will be done here. Then lastly,
we test those who come from the high-risk countries, which we call category 2, which are 10 in number. And the decision has to be made whether to maintain that or whether we test all those who come into the country, irrespective of where you have come from. And we have therefore been assessing the suitability of the airport. We have made observations. We are going to make a report to Cabinet tomorrow for a final decision over this matter. And the major concern is that we are worried that we could import new variants into the country, because the last time the Delta variant entered the country and is what moved the second wave.
Helen Barbara Jizamba, Sula Kagugube, reporting for UBC TV News.
All right, UBC News Tonight takes a very short break, but we'll return with business news.
I smile when I think of you, Uganda, my home. My home, I dance when I look at you, Uganda, my home. Oh, my Uganda.
I know, with you I'll always stay forever. I know, because I feel that we belong together, my home. On my heart, mommy, oh my Uganda.
Hey, mama. At MTN, we look forward to starting another exciting journey together to grow our home, Uganda.
Echa COVID-19 chijja kugwa only if we stay at home, observe physical distancing, wear masks properly, sanitize or wash our hands with soap and water regularly, or get vaccinated now.
Five times the winning, yeah. 5 times the happiness, yeah. 5 times the luckiness, yeah. 5 for 5, oh yeah. It's 5 for 5. 5 for 5. 5 times the money, yeah. 5 times the shopping, yeah. 5 times the prizes, yeah. 5 for 5, oh yeah. It's 5 for 5. 5 for 5.
Win 100,000 Uganda shillings weekly in the 5 for 5 jackpot. Simply download the Center mobile app. Click Center on the go to open your account online. Transact 5 times or more using Center mobile, Center Visa, and Center Agent to stand a chance to win. The more you transact, the higher your chances of winning. So, participate in the 5 for 5 jackpot and win millions in daily and weekly prizes. The 5 for 5 jackpot is brought to you by Centenary Bank. Our bank, Centenary Bank, is regulated by the Bank of Uganda. Customer deposits are protected by the Deposit Protection Fund.
Uganda, today is a great day to work towards your dreams. Dial *185 *7# and select savings to save as low as 500 Ugandan shillings on regular savings or 250,000 Ugandan shillings for fixed deposits. Airtel Money Super Saver is powered by KCB Bank Uganda. Airtel Money, instant, secure, borderless. T's and C's apply.
Getting GoTV was the best decision James has ever made. Finding a good place to watch football was never easy.
but it was costly until James discovered something big. Now he can finally enjoy the benefits of homegrown advantage with a decoder and 1 month of GoTV value. For just 25,000 shillings, enjoy the world's biggest leagues and cap competitions. GoTV Uganda, love it.
Be part of the launch of the new National SDG Roadmap 2021 to 2025.
We can be, we must be.
The generation that starts the journey of repairing the earth. It's possible. We have the roadmap for it.
The global goals, a 15-year plan that includes each and every one of us with the intention of
leaving no one behind.
The government of Uganda, through the Office of the Prime Minister, in partnership with the United Nations in Uganda, invites you to the launch of the country's National Sustainable Development Goals Roadmap 2021 to 2025. The SDGs are the world's blueprint to achieve a better and sustainable future for all by 2030, leaving no one behind. The Right Honourable Robin Nabanja, Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda, will preside over the launch of the roadmap on Wednesday, 15th September 2021, starting at 8:30 a.m. The launch will be telecast live on UBC television and NTV. Attendance is by invite only.
Welcome back from that break. Now into business news. Chikwe district leaders are demanding for the immediate opening of Bugoma Forest Reserve boundaries to save the forest from further destruction. They are concerned over the indiscriminate clearance of Bugoma Forest for lumbering and charcoal burning that has seen the forest reduced in size due to the lack of clear boundaries of the forest.
The National Environment Management Authority issued a certificate of approval to Hoima Sugar for cane growing in Bugoma forests on account that the cleared area was grassland, not a forest. Among the conditions given to Hoima Sugar was protection and preservation of the fragile ecosystems such as rivers, streams, swamps and steep slopes, among others. Chikwe District LC5 Vice Chairman Vincent Opio says the district has lost a lot of revenue that would have been collected from the forest.
Claiming kichweka kyabo aba Hoima Sugar bagambe kichweka kyabo bagena no mukoti na handi baitu ni tusaba government more special ministry kujuneza ne bya Masaka kororango baija ha ground kukingure mitano ya yechibira echa Bugoma nuko naitwe nkabakulembeze kitu yambe kumanya oha alinka oha ali supposed kubanka and then ebindi byokorwoko twina nka district twina team yaitu ya technicals baina kororanga ba supervising nuko byone bikokorwa mu area yegyo ekumanya nkaitaka lyobukama yakwasibwe Hoima Sugar kubyara mbikaijo binakorwa mu mateka.
Chikwe Resident District Commissioner Amlant Musime says the Minister of Lands promised to open up boundaries last year, but to date nothing has taken place. Yet activities are ongoing.
Burning charcoal, cutting timber, and I had to remove all of them. All of them I removed them. But for registration, I found a good number of them are not even Ugandans. They are from Rwanda, they are from Burundi. So, you can imagine the problem we are having. It is even a source of insecurity now for us. But when these boundaries are opened, and perhaps the questions which are answered for now are answered, maybe sanity can be restored.
Chikwe District Natural Resources Officer Pauline Nambi says, as a district, they were never consulted by NEMA before issuing the certificate of approval.
As you are aware, a certificate of approval was given out by NEMA for sugarcane growing. Chikwe District, as a government, was not consulted. It is very clear we never participated in that issue. Another one is failure of custodian to carry out boundary opening and maintenance of most central forest reserves. As you are aware, most of the forest reserves, their boundaries are unclear.
The Principal Forest Officer in the Ministry of Water and Environment in Chikwe District, Bob Kazungu, says they are seeking guidance over the management of the products coming out of the contested area.
But for now, let's confiscate those products because we don't know where they're actually coming from. Who says that they're coming from that contested area? What if they are not, but they have no documentation? Let's confiscate the products. If the district is looking for revenue, you'll get revenue from those illegal products. NFA kindly, we have been talking about this. Let's not allow products to get out of the forest. You said when you park your vehicle, everybody's, even the machine is stopped. You continue parking your car, the machine is stopped. Let's not allow products to get. For as long as a product gets out of the forest, I can assure you it can get any name.
The Executive Director, Chitara Civil Society Organizations Network, Paul Molindwa, says there is fear that even the area which was earmarked for conservation is being cleared for timber and charcoal to pave way for sugarcane growing.
Was brought to you by
The 5 for 5 jackpot is brought to you by Centenary Bank, our bank.
Join us virtually as we celebrate URA's 30th anniversary and annual Thanksgiving service. The event will be live on all major TV channels and on Zoom. The guest of honor will be His Excellency, the President, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. The celebrations will take place at the Kololo Independence Grounds on the 15th of September 2021, starting at 10 a.m. Ebenezer, thus far the Lord has helped us.
Lord, I am thankful for the name of Jesus, thankful for the blood that cleans us. Lord, I'm thankful for you. Each day I am thankful for the Spirit's leading, thankful that in you there's healing.
Uganda Revenue Authority, developing Uganda together.
Hey there. Are you interested in doing a course in the computing field? Well, we have you covered. Mara, University of Science and Technology, under the Faculty of Computing and Informatics, offers undergraduate programs in Bachelor of Information Technology, Bachelor of Computer Science, and Bachelor of Science in Software Engineering, Master's programs in Information Systems, Health Information Technology, and Business Informatics, Postgraduate diplomas in Information Systems, Health Information Technology, and Business Informatics. We also offer a PhD in Computing by Research. For more information, reach us on the contact details below or visit our website fci.mas.ac.ug. For applications, visit our online platform and apply now.
You know, you could just buy a new smartphone from anywhere in Uganda. Dial *175 *94 hash to activate their 100% double data bonus offer on weekly or monthly bundles for 3 months. Better yet, you automatically receive free 1 GB valid for 30 days. You are hooked already, aren't you? Enjoy 100% double data bonus from Airtel. Buy a smartphone from anywhere in Uganda and insert an Airtel SIM card. Dial *175 *94 hash to activate a 100% data bonus offer on weekly or monthly bundles, valid for 3 months. Dial *175 hash and select your preferred bundle to activate a 100% data bonus offer on weekly or monthly bundles, valid for 3 months. Airtel, the smartphone network.
Getting GoTV was the best decision James has ever made. Finding a good place to watch football was never easy, but it was costly until James discovered something big. Now he can finally enjoy the benefits of homegrown advantage with a decoder and 1 month of GoTV value. For just 25,000 shillings, enjoy the world's biggest leagues and cap competitions. GoTV Uganda, love it.
Welcome back from that break, and now into sports. Crested Cranes striker Sandra Nabweteme has returned to the national team with a belief that playing at the COSAFA Women's Championship in South Africa will offer Uganda the best preparations for the Africa Women Cup of Nations qualifier. Crested Cranes is to face Ethiopia in the first round of the 2020 Africa Women Cup of Nations qualifier that will come after playing at the COSAFA Women's Championship in Port Elizabeth, South Africa.
Having been given this opportunity to go prepare for AFCON, right? Yeah, to prepare for AFCON, to first go have a build-up tournament. It's a good. The target is to do better than how we did last time. The goal should be winning the tournament and then go play Ethiopia in the AFCON qualifiers and see that.
UBC News Tonight has come to an end, but do join us for our second edition at 10 p.m. with more stories then. My name is Lauryn, Masaka, Kazimoto and Muhammad Mugalu on sign language. We will see you then.
Echa COVID-19 chijja kugwa only if we stay at home, observe physical distancing, wear masks properly, sanitize or wash our hands with soap and water regularly, or get vaccinated now.
Up next on UBC, brought to you by...
Keep the lights on. Use Airtel Money to pay for all your Yaka bills conveniently. Open the My Airtel app to buy Yaka units. Airtel Money. Simple, secure, borderless.
It's a very special day to feel alive. It's a very special day to be here because today it's a very special edition. I'm telling you, in my hands, I hold a book called The Untold Story of John Katumba. You guys know him. If you don't know him and you've been living under a rock,